Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receipts so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receipts so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast.
Yeah. What she bring?
Fact.
What she talk?
True.
Who they hear? Who they want?
Hooper.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
She don't mumble. Stepping in. Home run, no lie. She dismantle every word. Hard handle. Receipts up, no stall. Name ring, head turn. She say it, that's law. Truth hit. Lesson learned. What she do?
Break it down.
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 Then what she do? Break it down. No spin talk, no fake sound. She don't whisper. She lay it down. Every claim, she press check. Every lie, she correct. Boot state, backbone strong. Stand firm, 10 toes on. She talk one, that's final. Lil Park voice, undeniable.
Yeah.
That's Lil Park. Facts only.
Hey y'all, we back, baby. We are back, y'all. Oh, this Friday is on fire already. And the day is well, it ain't just getting started, but what time it is? It's 3:15. So woo child, y'all. We did that live earlier, that pretty Bree live. Oh my God. It was so much tea spilled in that live. My mouth is still on the floor, baby. So this one is finna be, yeah, yeah, this one's finna be good too. Cause we got all the receipts from court, and I even got a little one too from boots on the ground that was in the court. But it ain't nothing too much. They rescheduled the court date, y'all, because LaTruth dropped so many receipts. The judge want to give, uh, we gotta give Season another name. What y'all put some nicknames in the chat. But the judge want to give her a chance to respond. According to my source. At this point, I would just drop the whole thing. After the receipts he dropped, I would just drop it. That is embarrassing, y'all, to the highest power. But yeah, remind me to tell y'all when it's rescheduled for, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay, just remind me later. I'll let y'all know. Hey, Convos with Key. Hey, Scorpio, my bro Terry. We got Kira. We got Miss Jackie, KB Mommy. Thank you, Terry, for the copyright and fair use. As always, shout out to you. You always do your big one on pop. I love you down. We got Miss Jackie Moore. We got Quintley. We got Bree Bree in the building. We got my girl Latay. We got Twin Mommy. We got, hold on, let me go down. We got Miss Pamela. We got Love Cat in the building. Miss Renee. Miss Rebecca Belton. Who else in here for part two of the Tea Drop? The Tea Drop. Well, is that a good name, y'all? We gotta figure some things out. We're gonna talk about all of that in members only because we're doing a members only later on too. So y'all get ready for that because we definitely getting our members only in ya today. Okay, period. Hey, Miss Simone. Hey, Rakita, Miss Roslyn, Christina, Miss Cheryl Daggs, my Louisiana sister. We got Sabi, Miss Geraldine, Patrina. We got Miss Stephanie. We got Kiera. We got Miss Shannon. Shout out to my green team. Period. We got Brittany. We got who else? Let me see. Miss Mercedes. We got Tanya, Miss Shalene. We got Miss Donna. We got Becca. We got Brandy. Okay, look at y'all. Thank you, Miss Simone, for my first super. Shout out to you, my love. Hey, Miss Lila. Hey, Dream. Wait, let me see that right. Jermina. Is it Jermina? I hope I said that right. Hey, my Zeus. Hey, Snooki. Miss Yumika. Who else in the building on this good old Friday? Miss Demetria. I see you, girl. I see you, Christina. I see you, beautifully designed. Aisha in the building. Who else? Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Thank you, Miss Angela B. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. Let's go look at the Stella. Period. Miss Jackie, back in this thing. Michelle the Bell, shout out to you and all my other beautiful minds that's holding it down. They really working overtime today. Okay. Hey, Miss Novella. Hey, Miss Beverly. Hey, Miss Lolita. Who else in here? Let me get to the bottom. Sweetly favored. I see you too, girl. We got Lala two time. Two time for your mind. We got Seashell in the building. We got Aisha Howard back in this thing. Miss Cynthia, Miss Janet. Jaisha. Shout out to you. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, Lexi. I hope you're feeling well. I've been praying for you, my love. I hope all is well and you recovering and healing, quick pass in a hurry. Who else? Let me see. Let me get to the bottom, y'all. Let's get to the bottom. A collective hey to everybody else that's coming through. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support and always jumping in your girls' live streams. Whenever I go live, no matter who live, y'all always pull up. And I am so honored and grateful and appreciative, I swear. Her name could be Sazon. Okay, that's a good one. We're going to call her Sazon, y'all. Sazon is the new nickname for season. Period. Shout out to Miss Keela for that. Let's get to the bottom. Let me see. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, my love. Okay, y'all. Like I said, a collective hater, everybody else that's coming through. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $Luca2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people that supports that app. You can also slow down, pop. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it is greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to my old members, my new members, my in-between members, OGs, day ones, and newbies. Okay? We will be turning up in members only today. It's gonna be later this evening though. But we're gonna do our big one over there. Period. Got to give y'all something too. Okay? Gotta hold a little something for my members. So shout out to all the ones that's getting the memberships. Mods, please keep that members link in rotation because I'm pretty sure some other people gonna want to join us. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, y'all. YouTube been really pushing me in the algorithm. So y'all please keep doing whatever y'all doing, keep doing it. Okay? Keep hitting that like button, keep hyping your girl up. At the end of the video, you ain't gonna see the hype button now, but you will see it when the live is over with. So please make sure y'all hype me up. Keep hitting the like button all throughout the live stream. And please, 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 y'all watch those ads. Please don't skip the ads, y'all. Because when y'all skip them, we don't make ad revenue. Okay? So please watch those ads. That's why y'all hear me begging y'all for super chats and super stickers and cash apps. That's why. Because a lot of people don't watch the ads and the ad revenue be extremely low. And that's how we get paid on YouTube. Okay? So that's why we be begging. That's why. Y'all know Pop gonna keep it a buck fifty, okay? That's why we be begging. Because nobody be wanting to watch them ads. YouTube knew what they was doing though. They knew what they was doing when they made that the way for us to get paid, child. Anyways, thank you, No More Drama, for that cash app blessing. And thank you to Beautifully Designed. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you, baby. Y'all cutting up with the support today. Y'all make you see when y'all support like that, y'all make me want to come live 50 times a day, even though that's impossible. But we gonna show up, baby. Period. But anyways, y'all ready to get into these receipts that LATRUTH dropped in the courts? Okay, let me pull it up because I still ain't had time to upload all of this, y'all. So we just gonna read them. Hold on, let me see. Because it's 30 documents. Yeah, he did his big one. And I'm pretty sure he gonna probably submit some other stuff when he go back. Because they go back, I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all later, but they go back on the 6th. So what today is? Today's the 30th, they go back February 6th, y'all. Thank you, Miss. Wait, let me see. Did you put a nickname? Thank you, Miss Patrina, for that cash out blessing. I appreciate you, my love. All right, y'all. Let me drink a little coffee. Hopefully my voice don't go out. Because y'all know I've been sick. So hopefully we ain't got that problem. All right. Let's see. So we on the first page. It says in the Superior Court of such and such county, Valencia petitioner versus Robert Hampton responded. It says respondents verified response. I, Robert Hampton, being of lawful age and responding pro se, respectfully submit this response to the petition for dating v. protective order and state the following under oath. I acknowledge that I previously dated the petition. Hold on, y'all. Before we get into that, let me put this receipt on the screen because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this receipt for sure. Hold on. Because I pulled, let me see. I want to block out her last name. I pulled, where is it? Damn. Oh, I sure do. I sure do. Shout out to the source. I sure do want those receipts. Send them on over, baby. Send them on over. And do you give me permission? I know you're watching the live. Text me. Let me know. Do you give me permission to show those text messages on the live screen? Just text me back and let me know. All right. I always get permission, y'all. Okay, listen. But let me pull this. Let me send this so I can show y'all this. Let's see. It's actually my background on the thumbnail, but you can't really see it because LaTruth them blocking it. Okay, hold up, y'all. Bear with me. All right. All right. Let me see if it been popped up on my email. Pop, you deserve all the coins, baby. The tea is be piping hot. Thank you, beautifully designed. I appreciate you, my love. I be trying. Y'all know I be coming through for y'all. Okay, listen. We gonna always get the tea. Okay, let me pull this up while we read these documents because I want y'all to see this. So this is one of the receipts that LaTruth submitted, and it is a call history screenshot showing that they had conversations on December 12th, 2025 at 4:15 p.m. for 12 minutes. And then you can also see she called him. It says incoming call on December 12th, 2025 at 4:15 p.m., 12 minutes, and an outgoing call, meaning he called her on January 27th, 2025 at 8:35 p.m., which was 3 days ago, and they talked for 28 minutes. Let's keep that on the screen. Okay? Let's clock that. I don't think I will be answering for somebody that's stalking me. And I don't think I will be calling them either. Thank you, Cisha. I appreciate you, my love. Okay. So let's get back to the document. Okay, so it says, where do we stop off? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I acknowledge that I previously dated the petitioner, Valencia, and I ain't gonna say her last name. Our last physical encounter, physical, y'all, meaning in person, physical encounter occurred in February 2025. That's a long time ago. We almost in February 2026. So that's almost a year ago that he actually seen her in person. Okay? That says 2025. What I said, y'all? What did I say? I read it like that, huh? Did I say 2026? Look like that 28 minutes is in 2025, not this year. Oh, child, I don't know what I said, y'all, but still, it's still in between the time where she filed. Because if y'all remember the dates that she put that he was harassing, stalking, and intimidating her, this still falls, this still falls in between that time frame. So whatever, I don't know what I said, y'all, but yeah, it still falls in between that time frame, which is why he submitted it, y'all. I said 3 days ago. My bad. My bad, y'all. But y'all forgetting 2025 was just a couple, what? It was a couple weeks ago. We just made it into 2026. So, the first call was last month. Okay? It was in December. 2025 was last month. So it's still recent. Okay? Not the now the 12725, that wasn't recent. But my bad. I am weak. It's been a year, seems like. No, yeah. Yeah, because it say outgoing. So that's probably why he put those two, showed those two to show that he hasn't contacted her since January 27th of 2025. But she indeed called him December 12th, 2025, which was a couple weeks ago. And the call lasted for 12 minutes. So that's probably why he showed that proof. Anyway, I'm all over the place. Okay, so let's get I'm so weak, y'all. Let's get back to the document. He's saying that he hasn't called her since. Yep, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Shout out to y'all. See, we a team, baby. Period. So, y'all let me know if my sound is good, because y'all know I don't be liking that echo. Oh, I was supposed to. Why y'all didn't remind me to unravel them damn cords? I didn't forgot, y'all. I'll do that after this live. So it says, hold on, I got some receipts coming through. I acknowledge that I previously dated the petitioner, Valencia. Our last physical encounter occurred in February 2025, which was almost a year ago. Next month it'll be a year. I have always made it clear to the petitioner that I was not prepared for the committed relationship or marriage she desired, and encouraged her to move forward with her life. Y'all remember that, huh? And it says number 2, I categorically deny ever committing dating violence, stalking, tease, intimidation, or harassment toward the petitioner. The petitioner admits in her, she would call me right now. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Let me text her. I cannot answer. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because that's my text person. Hold on. All right, y'all. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. Thank you, Glam Goddess, my love. I appreciate you. Okay, let me see where we was at. It never fails, y'all. Anytime I get on live, everybody call me. When I'm not live, I don't get no calls, no texts. Okay? That phone be drier than the desert. So he said the petitioner admits in her filing that there has been no physical contact. The allegations rely entirely on subjective interpretations of my publicly available online content, which is not directed at the petitioner. And that's a fact, y'all. She like is it he has not contacted her. He don't talk to her. He don't be texting her. If anything, it was the other way around. She been trying to reach out to him, and it's also a lot of third party witnesses that's close to RH that she has contacted to try, and make something shake because he ain't been talking to her ass. Okay, we seen some of those receipts, and I just got some more that just hit the inbox. So we'll talk about that later. But she basing it off of his content when she could just stop watching him. So he said, number 3, I am a content creator, music artist, and actor with nearly 20 years of experience producing content involving both men and women. My content is created for general audiences and professional purposes. A, I have never targeted the petitioner through social media, live streams, or broadcasts. B, the petitioner frequently complained about my content involving other women. Oh, y'all, don't that sound familiar? Who else was complaining about his content involving other women? I told y'all. Remember, I told y'all, I said, I bet y'all any money she started getting controlling like somebody and it turned the truth off. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it had to be true, child. I knew it had to be true. That's why whenever a lot of people was mad at RH because they thought he just did season so dirty, I was like, y'all, you never know what go on behind the scenes. So don't jump to conclusions because people could show you something totally different publicly and be a different way behind the scenes. And that's exactly what was going on here. So he said, let me see. The petitioner frequently complained about my content involving other women, which stem from personal dissatisfaction, not intimidation or THREATS. C. Any content reference existed long before this petition and is unrelated to the petitioner. Okay. Number 4, it says, contrary to claims of fear, the petitioner continued to contact me voluntarily. Child, oh my God, she looked like a damn fool. A, she called me to offer condolences after my father's passing in December 2025. Phone records show incoming calls from the petitioner, including a verified 12-minute call on December 12th, 2025. That's just the first page. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. What you want, Kenny? I gotta get out of here. Damn, really? Close the door. Ken, close the door so it don't drag. Y'all nephew say he got another I should have let him talk because he said he wants to tell y'all he got another popcorn fundraiser coming up. Y'all know that good ass popcorn that we be getting? Yeah. A few of y'all had asked me when he was selling it again. It's for his beta, y'all. So I'll put it up whenever Kenny, whenever he get it, I'll put it up for y'all. Cause I'm gonna get some too. That popcorn so damn good. Anyways, that's the only one I'll be getting. All right, so that's what he was telling me. Let me see. Where did we stop? Okay, we on the second page, y'all. It says B, she contacted me regarding her mid-season business page when it was compromised, and I provided advice to assist her in December 2025. I was talking that whole time and didn't even know I was muted. Imagine you going to the courts and saying this man is stalking, harassing, and teeing you, and you contacting him and he helping you. Y'all, he helped her with her mid-season page. Remember when she made that post and said her mid-season page was something was going on with her mid-season page, and she created another one? Don't y'all know she contacted him in December 2025 and he gave her advice on how to try to fix it and get it back right? I like this is jacked up. This is really jacked up. So she let people think that Ari snatched it, but it was hacked. Apparently so, my dude. And he gave her advice on how to try to fix it. That is messed up. The audio messing up, y'all. Let me see if the sound is bad. Put 3 ones in the chat, because y'all know I never go off of just one person saying the audio is bad. I need a couple people to say it. Because if a couple people don't say it, then whoever said that, they need to go out and come back in. Is the audio messing up? Is my sound good, y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if the sound is good before we continue. Small echo, we hear you now. No, y'all probably didn't hear me because I had accidentally muted it, and I didn't realize I muted it when I dropped my phone because I was shocked. I was in shock and I dropped my phone and didn't realize that I had muted the live. That's what happened. Hey, look, my girl, the soul of a woman. Hey, my love. I ain't seen her in a minute, y'all. I am praying for you. I hope all is well. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're doing good. I definitely been keeping you in my prayers. I love you. I hope everything is good with you and your family. Y'all, that's my girl. Okay? That's Ham TT. That's my girl right there. That is my girl. Okay, so let's get back to it, y'all. Okay, B, it says she contacted me regarding her mid-season business page when it was compromised, and I provided advice to assist her in December 2025. Number 5, it says, even after the end of our personal relationship, I continue assisting the petitioner with business promotion and digital strategy free of charge until I officially remove myself from involvement with her business page on or around July of 2025. Wow. Okay. So then it says, number 6, the petitioner contacted individuals close to me complaining about my content with other women and asking them to intervene or encourage reconciliation. Here we go. Here we go again. Here you go, y'all. That's that third party contact, and receipts will be provided. I got something that just came through, matter of fact. Imagine you saying, going to the courts to get a TPO on this man, saying he's stalking, harassing, intimidating, and teeing you. Y'all know what the T word is, okay? And you contacting people that's closest to him, sending pictures and videos of the women that he's dealing/working with, and trying to get them to reconcile y'all situation. But he harassing you though. Exactly, Noonie. Drop them receipts, LaTruth. I cannot believe this. I'm just flabbered to the gasket, y'all. I am disappointed. So he then says, number 7. Oh no, let me go back. I didn't finish. He says this conduct contradicts her claim that she feared me. I agree. Number 7, the petition was filed shortly after I publicly acknowledged a new relationship. Prior to that disclosure, no police reports, restraining requests, or emergency actions were sought against me. The petitioner initiated multiple legal filings arising from the same personal circumstances. I do not ask this court to rule on any separate matter. I reference this solely to show that the present petition was not prompted by any new act, threat, or contact by me, but followed the public confirmation of my relationship. I respectfully submit this as relevant to context, timing, and credibility. Okay, let me stop there. Um, if I was the truth, because filing false TPOs is a form of harassment in itself. And if I was him, I would go file criminal charges because this is sad. This is sad. And this is not lies, y'all. This is the truth. We've seen this play out. If this man was doing all of that to you, why did you wait? Because if you look at the date she gave y'all, dating back to June, if this man was doing all of that to you, why didn't this TPO get started up until after he announced him and Amira was in a relationship? Why? Why did it take for that to happen? If he been harassing, threatening, intimidating you and all of the things since June, July of last year, why you just doing it? So the court's gonna see through it. The courts will definitely see through it. This is sad. Child, I done lost all respect for that lady. And I really, really like her. This is wrong. This is wrong, y'all. So it says, A, this petition is based on personal dissatisfaction, mischaracterization of public content, and events occurring after the friendship ended, not on legally actionable conduct. I have respected boundaries, ceased involvement in the petitioner's business, and have not contacted her except in response to her outreach. B, I respectfully request that this court dismiss this petition in its entirety. C, I swear under penalty of perjury that the foregoing statements are true and correct to the best of my knowledge. And then he signed it. That's page number 2. All right. Ooh, child. Okay, so we got that receipt on the screen. Now we get into the text messages, y'all. He also posted a text message. It's pretty much like this right here, but it's in its entirety, like in its full form, where it shows incoming call 12/12/25, 4:15 p.m. And it says calls with a check mark have been verified by the carrier. Call history. It shows her phone number and her name. Okay. So he was just wanting to know that it's been the whole thing is showing, like to show this is a true document, a true receipt, y'all. Hey Teresa, you say, oh my God, hey Lupac, it's been a while, but are you saying Miss Season the flip on the truth? Damn, I've been under right. Yes. File a TPO on him, his new girlfriend, the ex fling. Child, Momo gonna get a TPO next. Oh, Momo gonna be. He gonna file a TPO on Moskin next, y'all. I am weak, bro. This is sad. This is sad. And you got people talking about, well, if multiple women saying something, it must be true. Not if it's receipts to debunk what the hell they saying. Like, this is sad. I love you more, discussion board. We got 529 in the building, y'all. I need y'all to tap that like button. Run your girl up. Let's push it out into the algorithm so that we can get more people in here watching this content, baby. Okay? So y'all hit that like button for Pop. I know y'all enjoy because y'all here on a regular with me when I'm not live. y'all be messaging my ass like crazy to call y'all. Okay, so I need y'all to do y'all part. Hit that like button, support the goal. Look at Gabby, child. Gabby then came. Gabby say, "Let me drop that red if you're nasty." Okay, shout out to Gab. She say, "Thank you, Gabby, my love." She say different packaging, but same conniving ways as Brianna. Miss Season is just more subtle with hers. Facts, facts. It was like a she was like in disguise. You know what I'm saying? Like she disguised her mischievousness, and it's sad. Laonia, Thin Line Bree was more out in the open with hers, but Miss Season, she had a lot of people fooled, including myself. Like we all was fooled, and I think that's why so many people is disappointed in her behavior because it's sad. What y'all want? Interrupting me because I'm on live. Y'all messing up my flow. Child, damn cheering. They finna leave though. Damn, don't do that. No. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's the next receipt, and then we have text messages. Let's get into the text messages now, y'all. Pac, I wasn't fooled. Y'all were. Don't do us, my dudes. Don't do us. We were. I ain't gonna lie. Some wasn't fooled. Okay. Let me say, my sis Harmony was not fooled. Like she wasn't fooled at all. She always said something was up. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta keep it a state. She always like, Pac, I don't know about that one. Like she might have a lot of people fooled. So, and she said that on her videos. So I ain't just spilling the beans. Harmony didn't say it on her videos that, and she was telling the truth when she said that, apparently. So, damn, bruh. It's like you can't get one that just, wow, what's wrong with moving on? What's wrong with females, with the relate? Look, there she go. Shout out to my sis. What is wrong with the relationship ending and we just go our separate ways? Why we gotta come to the internet? Why we gotta try to make a point? Like, why? I don't get this generation. And it ain't even child, she not even this generation. I just don't get it, y'all. It's sad. Like it really is sad. Things happen. All relationships don't work out. Move on. And they could have still been friends. Y'all heard what Pretty Bree said about LATRUTH? She was like, he is a good man. And she ain't got no reason to lie. And she spends time with him. She said she got toe up to the flow up. And she said he did not try anything with her. That speaks volumes. Shout out to my sis Harm in the building. Period. Okay. So let's get to this first text. Um, Let me see. Okay, so Friday, June 6th at 6:51 p.m., y'all, LATRUTH text, God got me. This was back in June of 2025. So then Season says, God may have you, but it still doesn't excuse how you mishandled me, right? And I'm not leaving nothing out. Okay, this is unbiased reading. Just because y'all don't see the messages on the screen, I'm not leaving nothing out to make nobody look good. Okay? Period. We're going to read the whole message in its entirety because guess what? LATRUTH dropped it to the courts in its entirety, which it don't make him look bad anyways, but I'm just saying, ain't no biasness going on. We ain't leaving nothing out that LATRUTH said to make Season look good, and we ain't leaving nothing out that Season said to make LATRUTH or whatever. Y'all know what I mean. So Season LATRUTH say God got me. Season say God may have you, but it still doesn't excuse how you mishandled me. And then LATRUTH said you mishandled yourself. I never did anything to you. I kept it real since day one. Hold on, day one, and you can't make me change how I feel or make me do something I'm not ready to do. You can't change the way I feel about what I want to do with my life or make me commit to anything I'm not ready to commit to. That's what LATRUTH said, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Are they in order? Damn. Okay, so um Season then respond and say even Chat GPT is on point with the laughing emoji. And LaTruth said, I don't care nothing about Chat GPT breakdown. We are both human. And then LaTruth said, you just recently said that you would have married me if I was ready or asked you. So we know I've been a good person the whole time. You thought I changed my mind, or you thought you changed my mind over time, and because it didn't happen, you're pretending as if I did something wrong. I told hold on, let's go to the next one because it cut off. Let me start over. Because y'all know how the messages will get cut off on one message and then it'll start from the next. Why we can't see what you read? Because I don't have it on the screen, Miss Masanda. I didn't want to send 30 documents to, yeah. That's why I didn't put it on the screen. Because it was too much. So it's easier for me to just read it instead of putting all them documents on the screen. So I'm gonna start his message over because it got cut off on the last text. So he said, you just recently said you would have married me if I was ready or asked you. So we know I've been a good person the whole time. You thought I changed my mind, or you thought you changed my mind over time. And because it didn't happen, you're pretending as if I did something wrong. I told you I wasn't ready for a relationship. And I also told you I'm never getting married again. Ooh. When you asked me if I had plans of anything further, I told you as of right now, no, I don't see anything more than friends because of everything I'm going through. And that's understandable. Like, he literally went through hell with his ex-wife. I wouldn't have seen him getting married either. To be honest, I didn't think RH was gonna get in another committed relationship. I thought he was just gonna deal with, the women how he deal with them and just date and keep it pushing. But I guess Amira changed that, baby. Amira came through like a breath of fresh air. Okay. I had to pause the live from 2 hours ago to jump here. Look how you the real boss. Thank you, Miss Nikki. I appreciate you, my love. And hello to everyone coming in. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please come in, hit the like button for Pac. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Support the goal if you can. Okay, period. We clocking these receipts, baby, these court documents. All right, so Season's response is, let's see. Hold on, y'all. So she responded and she said, you keep telling yourself you didn't do anything, but that's because you refuse to look at your actions through anyone's lens but your own. You didn't have to be perfect, but you did need to be honest, accountable, and emotionally mature. That was the bare minimum and you couldn't meet it. I'm not arguing, convincing, or correcting anyone. I've finally gotten back to me where I was always comfortable just being, resting in my femininity as I'm supposed to without having to carry the weight alone anymore in a one-sided situation. But my thing is, if it's all that bad and he's emotionally mature, why was she still trying to pursue him? Why was she willing to take marriage off the table just to date him exclusively? Why was she stalking him and sending videos of Amira and whoever else to the people surrounding him? So sometimes people will feel one way or have something in their head that it's another way. And child, I don't know. I don't know. But her actions don't align with what she said in these messages. Okay? So LaTruth said, I'm happy for you, Valencia. And if I've hurt you in any way during our friendship, I'm sorry. Timing was our only issue, in my opinion. That's another thing I said. The timing wasn't right. Thank you, beautifully designed, for getting that membership, my love. All right. So the sound is bad. Damn. This the same lady that keeps saying that. But everybody else say the sound good. Miss Deborah, I think you trolling me. I think I've never seen that name before. I think you trolling me. Because everybody else say the sound is good. Is the sound bad, y'all? I just want to make sure. Because that's the second time she said that. But I ain't never seen her name before. I can hear you. Sounds good. I don't know. I don't know. I know I do have a little echo. That's something I can't fix. Like I can't fix that, y'all. I'm gonna have to unravel my cords and mess with that later. But if y'all, long as y'all can hear it good and it's just like a little slight echo, then we all good. Cause it ain't gonna be perfect. Y'all know how the sound work with these microphones. But I do have to give me another mic. But to the person who said that, I don't know if you're trolling me or not, but you might want to go out and come back in. If it's still messing up, I don't know. Because everybody else is saying it's fine. Um, I got you, Nikki. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me pin it for my girl. Give me a second. Hold on. I got you. Did King get his stuff, y'all? Oh, good. You going? Okay. You better start practicing. You don't need to be going um try out and then you don't want to do nothing but play your game. You need to go. I mean, you need to start running with your brother. Get Nate, get Jamari to coach you. You know, to give you some tips and stuff. Since he ran track and stuff. So, all right, let me get. I'm on live. Bro. I'll call you. Call me later when you get to your grandma. Okay. All right, y'all. My baby. My baby's just gonna go to their grandma. So they in my room, of course, interrupted me. So let's get back to where we was. So then she's LaTruth said, I'm happy for you, Valencia, and if I hurt you in any way during our friendship, I'm sorry. Timing was our only issue in my opinion. So that was on June 6th, y'all. And since she didn't respond, you're probably right, Pop. So then he said, no, then on Saturday, June 7th at 12:51 a.m., she sent him some type of reel from Facebook, and it says, most liked video reel by Terrion Caldwell. And then she say, listen to this about getting past money and access to your account. Oh, he must have sent that to her because of her Facebook. Wait, was it? Listen to this about getting past money and access to your account. Or she sent that to him. I don't know, child. Then Saturday, June 7th at 3:46 p.m., she said, you can see this one better. No, she sent that to him, y'all. My bad. So then she sends another one and it says Terrion Caldwell on Instagram, 59K meta payout from 2022. Oh, so she must have been sending him a video that she's seen on social media about getting your payouts from Meta. Because y'all know RH been trying to get paid on Meta for the longest for his content, y'all. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for my coffees, my love. I appreciate you. Turn my light off. Hold on, y'all. It's cold outside. Kenny, give her some pants. Put her closet. Give her warmer. All the clothes she got, the clothes I buy her, she can't never find no clothes. She get the most. That little girl. All right. My bad, y'all. Okay, so let's see where we at. Let me go to the next one. So she sent that reel, and then she sent a college essay. She sent a college essay, y'all. She said, and this was on Monday, June 9th at 7:11 p.m., y'all. She said, let's not play dumb. You're out here coordinating family outings with your artists in quotes and asking me for prayers and peace question mark. Get them from her and while you're at it, the money too. Since you claim I never gave you anything, maybe she can match what I did for you without hesitation or question. You told lies. You created chaos, and now you deflect like someone's doing something to you. Let's be honest. You did that. All of it. It's time for you to take a look at the man in the mirror and stop blaming everybody else for your downfall. All you do is use people for your benefit, and you need to realize that the things that come back to you is just the return of energy you dish out. This is why I walked away. I couldn't tell you walked away. All you've done is shitted on me since February 2023 after everything I invested in you during the lowest point in your life. You couldn't even stick to our demo box business arrangement this month, and I knew why. I knew when you first came out with the deported slash marriage storyline with your artist, Simone, the classic queen side piece. You're selling yourself to. Hold up, y'all, it's getting good. And every other chick you've been entertaining for cash. Yeah, I figured it out. What you're doing isn't hustling. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to the next page. Ooh, child, listen. She say, what you're doing isn't hustling, it's prostitution. Y'all know I can't say that word, okay? Hey, Chandra. Hey, my love. Listen, we got to get up, too, because my people been looking for you. She said, modern day, point blank, I'm disgusted, genuinely. But you've made your own bed. So let your new creative partner bring you peace, provision, and prayer, because the same energy you gave me during this 2.5 years is what you're receiving in return on your own. They'll never match anything I've ever been to you, and you'll see if you haven't already. And let me say this, y'all, because y'all know I go off of action, and her actions don't align with what she's saying. Like it really don't. Her actions does not align with what she's saying. Because if you're, and y'all know I say this all the time about Laonia, if you're the valuable one in the relationship, if you're the prize, why are you doing the chasing? Why was Season willing to um downplay what she wanted? She wanted marriage. Why was she willing to take marriage off the table and settle for exclusively dating if he wouldn't date no other women too? LATRUTH gotta be something. He gotta be something of value for these women to be willing to settle for bare minimum. Ain't no way in hell. If I want marriage, I want marriage. Point blank, period. And if I feel like I'm worth that, I'm worth that. So I'm not understanding. That's why I say, even within her text messages, like, yo, it does not match her action, because you were still stalking this man. And we're going to get to that in the receipts I just got sent to. All right, so let's go to the next one. She called him a modern day prostitute, y'all. I mean, if these women want to give him a little money, what's wrong with that? The women do it all the time. Okay, if he get the little coin from the females, Season, you was giving him a little coin, apparently. Because y'all remember that GoFundMe RH had? Season dropped about 600 to 800 on that GoFundMe. So you was giving him a little coin too. You can't be mad when other females giving him a little coin. If they want to give him a little coin, they can give him a little coin. The women get money all the time dealing with men. I don't expect nothing less if I'm dealing with you, baby. You gonna have to listen. Thank you, Nunez. Thank you for that cash out blessing, my love. I appreciate you. All right, let's go to the next one, y'all. I told y'all I wasn't leaving nothing out. Okay. So Monday, June 9th at 10:07 p.m. This is what LATRUTH said. He responded. He said, all right, he's got them losing their damn mind. Apparently so, because ain't no way in hell. If a man don't want you, baby, move on. Like, ooh, child. So LATRUTH said, you act like you younger than my artist. Not artist. He said, I definitely expected you to be more mature and secure, but I was completely wrong. You are controlling as well, as if you wanted ownership of another human being. Me and you never made anything official, and you speaking on other women is so annoying. I'm single and I'm not looking for a relationship with anyone at all while you screaming you happy with another man and he's supposedly on the same page as you with wanting marriage. Why focus on me or who I'm cool with when we are not on the same page? I'm so confused to why you trying to find a reason to make me the bad guy. That's T right there, y'all. Y'all know why that's T? Y'all remember when Season did them video? Mr. Sanders still in here? I need to know if Miss Lysander's still in here because she was tagged in one of them posts. But y'all remember Season did 2 videos. Now I don't know if it was the same man in the videos or if it was 2 different men. I'm not sure because his face wasn't shown. But one of the videos she was out to eat and you could see a man's hand, and I think he had tattoos on his hand or his arm if I'm not mistaken. And people was trying to figure out if that was LATRUTH's hand. Remember? That wasn't LATRUTH, y'all. Because they had stopped dealing with each other a while back, right? They stopped dealing with each other February 2025. Okay? This is June 2025. So I'm confused. Like, why is we even still talking about a relationship, a situationship, or the lack thereof if they both was dealing with different people? That's why he clocked her right there. Because he said, if you dealing with another man, y'all talking about marriage and y'all on the same page, why are you trying to make me the bad guy right now? So he really clocked her right there, y'all. And the other video, shout out to Miss Lysander. Hey, Queen Step. I don't see Queen Step, but shout out to you if you in here. I see people speaking. Miss Lysander, was that you she had tagged in that video that she posted on her page with that man and she was dancing and the man was talking nasty. he was sitting on the side of the passenger seat and you couldn't see him, but you could see him like grabbing towards her or whatever, and she was doing like a little dance listening to a song. I'm speaking. Who's that? Hey, love me for real, girl. It's a lot of people in here. I'm not really paying too much attention to the comments, but I see you. I see you, girl. I see you. Hey to everybody that's coming in. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it goes. Okay. I swear I don't be ignoring anybody, y'all. I just be trying to get through the receipts, the content, and then every so often I'll glance at the comments, but the comments can be distracting and it make me forget my train of thought. So that's why I try to wait till I'm done with all, whatever, before I really, really deep dive into the comments. But I see you, my love. Yes, I was on that live and the one with her with the other man. Bingo. Bingo. I just wanted you to validate that because she was dealing with another man, y'all, but she was still checking for Roberts. Okay? She was still checking for him. So he can't be all that bad because why is you still checking for him? And at that time, she was not only messaging him, but she was also messaging the other people surrounding him, like Mr. Sander and a couple others. Okay? Like really stalking this man and his day-to-day movements with these other women. So that's interesting. If he's what she's painting him out to be in this message, why was you doing all of this? Why you still wanted him? She still wanted him, y'all. Like I told y'all, she was willing to settle for exclusively dating and put marriage on the back burner. And the truth still wasn't gone. Thank you, Love Spice. I appreciate you, my love. And thank you, Nita. Thank y'all. That go Queen Step. Hey, everyone speaking. I'm driving, so I can't individually tag y'all. Okay, let's go, y'all. So, let me see where we at. Okay, so let me read the truth, finish reading the truth message. He said, where did I stop? He said, I'm single and I'm not looking for a relationship with anyone at all while you screaming you happy with another man and he's supposedly on the same page as you with wanting marriage. Why focus on me or who I'm cool with when we are not on the same page? I'm so confused to why you trying to find a reason to make me the bad guy. So she then messaged him again on Wednesday, June 11th at 2:08 p.m. And she said, I know you mentioned about a week ago you were working with Facebook to remove my mid-season page from your business manager so I can manage it independently. She put a question mark. I saw the video where your sister was able to get her page removed from your business manager. So maybe that same process can work here too. Go to the next page. She then says, damn, where I stop. Okay. In the process, it may help remove the connective entity if I can take the same route she did. In the event you're not getting through to them, I think this would be good for both of us to fully sever the business ties now that we're no longer working together, etc. Let me know. Y'all notice how when he clocked her with that message, she ain't sent nothing back, huh? She just she waited 2 days later. She went from Monday to Wednesday, and then she asked him about that business page. So he put it on the floor with that one. Like, and it was a good valid point. If you happy with another man and that man on the same page as you as wanting marriage, why the hell is you trying to make me look like the bad guy? So hold on, let me see. So LATRUTH messaged her back Wednesday, June 11th, the same day, but he messaged her back at 11:23 p.m. He said, "Would you be interested in paying for the page as well?" Question mark. I helped you build that page after I created it. You have a whole new page you created. I created and promoted that page for a long time, plus created lots of skits to grow that page. I'm so tired of putting in so much hard work helping build. Hold on, let's go to the next. Hey, Healing Heart. Hey, my love. I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope all is well. Thank you for my super, my love. I appreciate you. So he said, hold on, y'all. He said, would you be interested in paying for the page as well? Question mark. I helped you build that page after I created it. You have a whole new page you created. I created and promoted that page for a long time, plus created lots of skits to grow that page. I'm so tired of putting in so much hard work helping build others and not getting a return at all. Feeling used is not a good feeling at all. I could have definitely used the money for my hard work. That's what he told her, y'all. So, she didn't respond till the next day, which was Thursday, June 12th at 7:36 a.m. And she says, we both contributed what we chose to at the time. I truly believe it was equal, and I'm not asking for anything in return. I never once asked to be paid for the skits I participated in, and I supported wholeheartedly because I believed in what we were building. Why would you ask to be paid for skits that was on your page? I'm confused. But anyways, he still, even now, because think about that, y'all. She went and trademarked the season brand, but that came from his supporters. The name came from his supporters. She trademarked that name for a reason. For a reason. Because she didn't have that big following until she got with LATRUTH. And this is why, LATRUTH, you got to stop building brands for these women. Because then look how the situation ends. They they um they dog you in the end, and you beat and built a whole brand for them instead of them just moving on and being grateful and thankful for what they got out of the situation, because that's generational wealth. Brands being built is generational wealth if you run it correctly. Look at Laonia. I mean, Thin Line Bree. Look at her. She's still moving and shaking off of the brand he built. He built that page for her. And I got the receipt to prove it where she said it herself. So, it's real sad. But if y'all notice, let me point out a little piece of deception. Notice in the other message, one of the earlier messages I just read, she said how she did she was talking about getting money from them other women, like how you got money from, well, she didn't say it like that, but she was talking about money and saying how she put so much in. But notice in this message, she's saying that we both contributed what we chose to at the time, and I truly believe it was equal. But that's not what she said in that other message. See, this child, listen, it be the deception for me. Now as y'all contributed equal, but before you made it seem like you did so much for this man and he didn't do nothing in return. But now it's, oh, y'all contributed equally. Okay. So let me go. She then says, I never once asked to be paid for the skits I participated in, And I supported wholeheartedly because I believed in what we were building. Hold on, let me go to the next page. Where we stop. That said, I've lost a lot in the process, emotionally and otherwise. And while I could never truly call it even, here she go again, I think it's only fair to leave it there. I also never received any of the earnings from that page, as it was connected to your bank account the entire time. Returning the page freely would be the only ethical thing to do at this time. I mean, at this point, especially knowing how used I now feel. All right. So then he responded Thursday, June 12th at 11:04 a.m., y'all. And he says, how could it be equal? You reached out to me to build your social media presence. I didn't reach out to you. Ooh, y'all. Y'all know I heard that. I heard that, through the grapevine a while ago that their initial meeting was because she reached out to him to build her page. And that's how and it kind of makes sense because if y'all remember, she was a mod for what's his name, y'all, with the pit bulls. Damn, what is that guy's name? He used to date Latrice Allen. And then he was with Lele, but they broke up too. Coco, I think his name Coco, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she was a mod for him. And somebody said she was harassing Latrice Allen. I don't know how true that is, but somebody said that allegedly. Okay? So exactly, my dudes. How about deleting it would be even ethical? Because if it gotta be all these problems, baby, I don't want nothing I helped build attached to you. Okay? Let's just delete it and you start from scratch. Since I didn't do nothing for you. So he then says, let me see. He said, you reached out to me to build your social media presence. I didn't reach out to you. My social media presence has been built for over 10 years, Queen. Did you forget how we made contact? Oh, you better clock it, LaTruth. You better clock it. Look, Mika say, hey, twin. She said, I was definitely in court, and I'll be at every court date, period. Let them know. Let them know. And can you verify the next court date in the chat, twin, if you don't mind? Hold on, y'all. I think I'm gonna get some good and spicy for supper since my baby's been left. I think I'm gonna go get me some pho because that broth, that spicy broth in that pho, be healthy, bro. Especially when you got a cold. But you gotta get it spicy and you gotta be able to stand the spice. And y'all know in Louisiana, baby, we love the pepper here. Okay, we love the pepper. We got 636 in the building. Period. Clock it. I need for y'all to tap that like button. Run the lights up a pop. Help me with my super chat goal. I think this goal gonna soon be cleared, y'all. Let me see. Let me see how many we got left. Let's see. We got one, two. Wait. Hold on. Let me look on the other end. Y'all been doing y'all big one on pop today. Let's see. Hold up, y'all. We got. Why I say 5 out of 15? That's not right. Well, you know what it is? Oh, look, Pretty Bree just messaged me. We got 332 on the likes, y'all. I need y'all to get the likes to at least 475. Since we got 633 people in here, I need the likes to get to at least 475, y'all. I never asked for the whole thing because I know some of the people just be trolls, and I know they not gonna hit the like button. So yeah, but yeah, we need to run it up, y'all. We need to run it up because that ain't enough. Halfway on the likes ain't enough when you got 600, almost 700 people in here. Thank you, Nene. I will catch the replay. Been working. Thank you, my love. Make sure you watch the one with Pretty Bree interview early too. Yep, make sure you watch that one. Okay, let's get back to the messages. Hold on, y'all. So, then Season responded and she says, I never once said I built your platform. He never said you did either. She say, I contributed to it with intention, consistency, and grace. She say, you had a platform, I had presence. Together we created a connection people responded to. But the thing is, I don't want to say she wasn't nothing special, but it's the same thing when LaTruth works with any female. He get the same response when he works with any female. So she didn't really bring nothing, she didn't bring nothing new to the platform is what I'm trying to say, y'all. He gets the same response and viewership when he works with any female. Like people, I don't know what it is, but people like to see him with females. It is what it is. Hawk, if you are going live tomorrow, please let us know early what time it's going to be. I don't want to miss it. Okay, Nikki, I got you, my love. More than likely, I will. Tomorrow's Saturday, so more than likely. Um, so, where did I stop? Damn. Okay, so she then said, together we created a connection people responded to. I never asked you for a payment. I gave my time, creativity, and name freely. How you gave your name when we gave you the nickname Season? Nobody, people just started calling her by her government name. Thank you, Tennessee. I love you more, my babe. Thank you. Definitely not. She left with more than what she came with, so she need to sit it on down. Exactly, y'all. Just off the strength of her copywriting, trademarking the Season name. That alone speaks volumes. And if y'all remember when she first started, well, I don't know if she first started doing this, but remember when she first presented her body butters to the supporters. Y'all remember when she posted what she made in that little short period of time? She made close to $10,000 off of R8 support from that body butter. Okay? Yeah, it was a nice little chunk of change. And her brand is called Seasoned Skin. She trademarked the name. So yeah, you definitely got something out the cut. You got something out the cut. Thank you, Tennessee. Thank you for that gifted membership. Whoever gets it, make sure you thank Tennessee for the gifted membership. All right. So she did say, y'all, it was a good bid. It was probably like 8,000 something, between 8,000 and 10K. But she made a good chunk of change because she posted it. She had posted it on Facebook. And she was thanking everybody. So, and I remember LaTruth, promoting her body butter. Y'all remember him and Momo did a whole video putting the body butter on and telling people to purchase it. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So then she said, but let's be clear, your audience saw me. That's something no revision of history can erase. 2 weeks ago, you initiated releasing the page to me, but now this question mark. And if no one else knows, you and I both know my contribution, my covering, my sacrifices, my belief in you, even when it costs me. So, she then says, Thursday, June 12th at 6:19, let me know when you release the page to me. Okay? That was the next one. Took the name we gave her and then act like she did something. It's giving cray all day. Y'all crazy. Her real issue is that he chose a younger woman and announced it publicly. That's the whole issue. Y'all, if LaTruth would still be, not even still single, but if he wouldn't have announced that him and Amira is, in a relationship, I don't think none of this would be going on. None of this would be going on. Because if you look at the dates, it does not match up. It don't match up with, what she's saying. Like, it's crazy. So, let's go to the next page. So then LaTruth messages her Wednesday, June 18th. Damn. He said, I'm calling about the page. And then he said, stop entertaining them liars, Miss Season. I'm talking about Simone to Simone. Nasty Nate line. Y'all. See, I be clocking it. Did not tell y'all when them recorded Simone release. Did not tell y'all he was calling Simone the transaction. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all Simone edited those recordings? Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all that. I knew it because the little piece, I didn't even get a chance to even listen to all of them. But the little one that I did hear, I could tell that it was edited, y'all. I know my shots, okay? And it makes sense. It makes more sense because at that time, LaTruth respected Season. He don't give off, y'all. LaTruth is very grandiose, okay? He's very conceited. He does not give off the type of man that has to down talk another female to get in another female's draw. Okay? He never gave that. He never gave that. I do believe he was calling Simone the transaction. And it makes more sense because Simone was giving him money. Everybody know that. Everybody knows that. So yeah, but she put it out to make it seem like it was Season to start some shit. And it did just that. So he texts her that. Queen Queen Steph said I already knew and kept telling Season he wasn't talking about her. Exactly. We all knew that. We all Queen Steph, you know we talked about that, okay? So we know it wasn't about Season. It wasn't, y'all. He was talking about Simone. He was calling Simone a transaction. Like he kept it all the way 100 with Simone. He did. If you seen the messages and stuff like that, he kept it a band with her. Ooh, if you're feeling nasty, drop a red thing on your girl. Thank you, Gab. She say, RH gotta stop sleeping with every woman who reaches out to him for promotion. That's exactly how he met Brianna. It's never an organic interest, y'all, and that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, bro, and y'all know we gonna keep it 100. But you know what? I'm gonna give him a little grace because I do feel like Amira is. I think he gonna marry Amira, y'all. I didn't think he was gonna get married before, but I think he gonna marry Amira. I think he will. You know what? RH and Chaotic was running a race. Chaotic is the one that LaOnya, Thin Line Bree, just posted that skit with y'all. If y'all remember, if you know anything about Chaotic, then you know Chaotic has a problem with mixing business with pleasure. But I feel like at the end of the day, Tudo y'all to keep it a buck, the women gotta take accountability too. Because even though RH might mix business with pleasure, he's still a man and they still a woman. So they know what be going on too because these same women be throwing themselves at this man. They be throwing themselves at him. So they know what they be doing too. They be wanting to get something out the deal too. That's how they end up with these platforms. Let me see what y'all saying. I told her to block him, stop watching him, and all. Now she over there sad and mad. Yup. You and a few others told her to stop watching him. And it makes sense, Queen Steph. Why are you watching this man and then assuming he's subbing you, threatening you, stalking you, intimidating, humiliating, all of the things? Stop watching him. It's that simple. So, oh yeah, Gabs come through, baby. She don't play. Mika say they across the street doing this same live. I fell out the bushes cause ain't nobody gonna lie on my cousin. Facts. We ain't doing no lie. You know we keeping the 1,000. Thank you so much for your mate. Thank you, Chandrika. Hey, my love. I think he will marry her too. Y'all heard it from me. Y'all heard it from me. I think she's the one, y'all. She's the one. Or I told y'all, RH wanted somebody um in their feminine energy, somebody soft, somebody submissive. He's a grandiose masculine alpha male. That's what he wanted. Y'all, I just read to y'all what he told Season, you trying to control me. And that's what turned him off. Because look what he dealt with Thin Line Bree. Okay? Queen Steph said, RH going F. It's the women who needs to control themselves. Laugh out loud. Can't blame him because females can't control their feelings. Yeah. And y'all know, as women, we love harder. So men could easily sleep with a woman and not catch feelings, but women, child, we go together real bad. If I give you that thing, oh yeah, we go together. In the words of Young Miami, he out gonna dog Bree gullible out laughing my off. If she did, she'll be a fool if she mess with him. She will be a fool because he tell everybody he love them. Okay, he want everybody. He been like he say, I've been wanting you. He done told that to about 50 females. All right, y'all. So let me see where we at. We on page 16, y'all. 16 out of 30. Damn, LATRUTH. All right. So hold on. Let me see. Stop entertaining. Okay, that's when he messaged her and told her to stop. He told her he was talking about Simone in those recordings. So Monday, June 30th, which she didn't message him back to the 30th, y'all. June 30th at 1:08 p.m. So she said, I never asked for the spotlight. I genuinely wanted to see you win. And while I'm the one who helped you get your monetization reinstated, all I hoped for in return was a little decency. What she mean by decency? So then she said, even just a thank you. You once said I rooted, must have meant I rooted for you. She said you once said I rooted you. But now you can see clearly I always covered you. Oh, she must mean that hoodoo, okay? That hoodoo doo doo voodoo. When she said LATRUTH told her she rooted him. I am weak, bro. This is tea. So then she said, but now you can see clearly. I always covered you the entire time, even when you made it difficult, wishing you all the best. So then LATRUTH says, I'm not monetized. How you help him get monetized and he ain't monetized? Like you could go on his, I don't know if he is now, y'all. These messages old, but I know at a point you can like when it's dealing with Facebook, you can go on their page and see if they monetize. I am weak. Is Amira really preggers? I seen people saying congrats to her in there. I don't know. I don't think so. Mika in here. Mika could tell. I don't think she's pregnant. All right, let's go to the next one, y'all. He said, I'm not monetized. So she said, you got your payout. And he said, no. So then she said, you really don't have to make a public spectacle of everything. I'm happy in real life. Grow up. I wish you well on your payout and you chose to call. I even wish you well on your new relationship, even though you said it's work. So let's be adults, please. I think I've had. Well, here's the thing. Let me stop right there. And that's where a lot of females get it twisted. Y'all notice LATRUTH said that she was in with another man and they was on the same page as far as marriage or whatever, and he told her he was happy for her. Why the hell is she saying let's be adults as if he owes her anything? And that's where a lot of people get it twisted. If we're not in a relationship, I don't owe you nothing. I don't have to tell you if I'm dating somebody or what's the status of my relationship situation with nobody. That's where people get it twisted. Even if we left off cordial, I don't have to let you know my business. Still overstepping. How y'all not even together right here and you talking about let's be adults and da-da-da. He don't owe you that. If he want to tell you that's a work relationship, he don't have to tell you if it's more than that because y'all not together. I'm confused. So, she said, I even wish you well on your new relationship, even though you said it's work. So let's be adults, please. I think I've held it together quite well considering the circumstances. I'm tired of the antics, so please spare me. Take care. So then he didn't respond. She messaged him again on the July 29th. So she said, y'all, she was talking to herself at this point. Or he said to stop texting her. Hey to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. Please hit the like button as y'all come through. Thank you. So what? Who is this? Wait, who is this? Hold on, y'all. Okay. So hold on, let me see where we stopped off. So he's not messaging her, y'all. She messaged him again. She messaged him on June 30th. He didn't respond. Then she messaged him on July 29th. He didn't respond. She said, I hope what you were chasing brings you clarity. Because what you had was already standing in spiritual alignment with your healing. I get it now. He didn't respond. Then she messaged him, oh, this is a bad look. This is a bad look for the court, y'all. The fact that he's not responding, she's talking to herself in these messages, speaks volumes because it literally goes against the narrative that she's pushing with the courts right now. The man stopped responding to her text. Poor child. So he didn't respond July 29th. Monday, August 18th. Is that the 18th? Hold on. I can't zoom it for some reason. That's because of the app I opened it up in. Monday, August 18th at 7:18 a.m. She said, Robert, I really want to know why you said those untrue things. Here we go. I guess she's talking about the Simone audio. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I need to blow my nose. Okay. So, where we stop? She said, okay, Monday, August 18th, 7:18 a.m., y'all. She said, Robert, I really want to know why you said those untrue things about me. Question mark. I let it slide when I heard you call me a booking fee and a transaction. For the last time season, he was not talking about you. Simone chopped and edited those clips. I promise you, he was not talking. Child, you know what? Anyway, it don't matter at this point. So she then said, because I didn't think you'd be straight with me, but yesterday when I heard the second part of the audio and heard you say a payment was attached, that's when I saw red. How could you lie on me like that? As close as we were, why would you degrade me? You claim you love me, yet you were talking about me like that behind my back. What was going through your mind to make you say something so low? We both agreed that we wouldn't disparage one another, and you broke our promise. You may not respond, and that's okay. I'm not expecting one, but thought I should let you know just how disappointed I am. I am that you would say such things. Hit the like button, y'all. You say, look how you need more likes. Hit the like, my loves. Hit the like. Tap, 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 tap. Hit that like button. Y'all see, I'm already sick, and I'm still reading them 1,000 messages that the truth didn't drop. I need y'all to run them lights up. Run the lights up and support the goal. Okay? Run the lights up, support the goal. Pac been doing her big one today. We're on our second live. We're gonna have the third one later on, but that's gonna be members only. So yeah. We putting it on the flow with all these receipts we've been getting. Um, okay, let me see where we at. So then the truth responds at 6:08 p.m. Hold on. And he said, I never said I love any woman since being married, and I never said anything about a transaction with you. I told Simone she was a booking fee in a transaction, not you. What I said, y'all. I knew he was talking about Simone because Simone was popping off the money. She was popping it off. And with Season, he was dating Season and, doing stuff for her, like taking her on dates. You could tell that it was a different type of situationship. Simone's situationship was definitely transaction. With Season, it wasn't. And I really do believe he respected Season and he did care about her. I just don't think he wanted a relationship because he was still going through what he was going through with Thin Line Bree. Okay? Thank you, Noonie, for getting that membership, my love. I appreciate you. Okay, so he said, I told Simone she was a booking fee in a transaction, not you. She's manipulating audio. Come on, clock it, LATRUTH. You know I never said that, and you feeding into the narratives for clout. You said you would never do that, but you doing it. Ooh, it's getting good, y'all. Thank you, brown sugar, babe. The tea is hot. Okay. Thank you, my love. So she responds and says, seriously, Robert, stop it. You have told me you love me. So that's the only thing she heard, y'all. Out of everything he said, that's the only thing she heard. So she said, you, then she put a laughing emoji. You a trip. Prove it then that you never said that on the audios because I heard the audio again even yesterday. It don't matter if y'all, Miss Season, I know you probably listening. You played yourself. You really did. And I ain't even talking about this whole situation. I'm talking about with just those audios. Simone chopped them off. Y'all, I'm telling y'all know Pac know her 1-2 when it comes to editing video. Because I put it on the floor. I'm a perfectionist. And I could tell when a video is edited, when it skipped, it jumped, all of that. Simone chopped them videos up to make it seem like RH was talking about season. I'm telling y'all. And I could prove it, but I don't have that type of time. Okay? I don't even have the actual audio. Somebody might have them. I wonder if Queen Steph got them. But yeah, I could prove it. I could prove it if I actually had the audio. I could prove it to y'all. But who got time for that, child? It don't even matter at this point. She really played herself. Because he wasn't talking about season. He was not talking about her. So she said, she said, you know, I don't do anything for clout and I don't appreciate that. So then RH responded at 7:23 the same day. He said, I never told you I loved you. I only told you I care for you when you told me you loved me. After watching the movie Thin Line Between Loving, not him quote Thin Line Between Thin Line Brief, Thin Line Season. God, great joy. I agree. This is definitely movie worthy. It's like this saga never ends, y'all. We've been at it since 2022. What the hell? LATRUTH hit her with the thin line. So, all right, y'all, my bad. So y'all know I'm goofy. So he said after watching the movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate when I was younger, I knew to never misuse the word love because women go crazy when you tell them you love them and it doesn't work out in their favor. Unless I'm in love, I'm not telling no woman that I love them. I don't blame them. Okay? I don't blame them. And LATRUTH, if you watching, I don't think it's the words "I love you" that make the woman go crazy. It's the peen. Okay? Because once we have SCX, we go together. I don't think it's the words, bro. I definitely think it's whatever you got in your pants, and if you working that tongue also as a side dish, oh yeah, they going crazy off that magic stick. So, um, let me see. Damn, it cut the message off, y'all. Hold on. Where did we stop? Oh shoot. Okay, never mind again. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Let me get back to it. Shit, I didn't accidentally exit out. Where did we stop? Oh, what page I said we was on? Hold on, I'ma find it. Uh, okay. I think this is it. I think we're on 20. All right. That that song. Is it what's the nickname? Is it Sazon? I think it's Sazon. Just give it up. It's over, River. Move on. Sazon ain't play. We on 20 now, my dudes. So let me see where we start where we stopped off, y'all. This today. Friday is crazy. Um so LATRUTH said, okay, hold up, let's see. Damn, he ain't put no period or nothing. Um He said, I knew to never misuse the word love because women go crazy when you tell them you love them and it doesn't work out in their favor. Unless I'm in love, I'm not telling no woman that I love them. The last woman I told I loved them was Brianna, and that's because we were married. I told you our entire friendship that I was single and always kept it real with you from day one. I have it recorded because I don't trust anyone these days. I have the full recordings of me telling Simone she was a transaction, but it's nobody's business. I record for my safety, not to expose anyone. It's not a crime or court. It's not a crime or court. I don't have a reason to. Hold on. Mika, if you still in here, see if RH will give you the recording of him saying the booking fee, the booking and transaction fee, because he said right here he have it, and I believe he do because he recorded it, and I don't blame him at this point. I really don't blame him, y'all, because at this point he can't trust none of them. So he better keep recording, okay? But I want to know. I want to hear that recording. I want to hear it from him because I know what's her name? Simone one was chopped and edited. Okay? Hey, Tay Virgo Baddie. She said, yeah, I finally caught alive. Hey, Tay. Hey, Luba. Hey, my love. Brown Skin Goddess say, after these text messages, I will have not text him another second. Okay? Because it's giving a little desperation at this point. Like, why are we still going through with these messages? It is what it is. They both, y'all, they both was dealing with people at this point yet. They both was dealing with other people. So, he said, I told you our entire friendship that I was single and always kept it real with you from day one. I have it recorded because I don't trust anyone these days. I have the full recordings of me telling Simone she was a transaction, but it's nobody's business. I record for my safety, not to expose anyone. If it's not a crime or court, I don't have a reason to expose anything. You kept going back and forth with that girl, and she played you. She showing the hell did. The only thing I ever told Simone about you was that we do skits and that I'm single. The same thing I told the world and the same thing I told you. You made people think we were in a committed relationship saying, my man, my man, my man. You made people think we were together. Hold on, y'all. Let's go to the next part. Damn, where it stop? It's like every time the message cut off and I go to the next screen, I get confused. Where's that my man part? Hold up, y'all. Let me find it. You made people think we were together saying our place when it was just my, yep, y'all remember that? Y'all remember when LATRUTH first got his apartment and Season was saying, she made a post saying something about, oh, what we did on the balcony and oh, we just moved into our place together. Y'all notice she was not moved into that place? Y'all notice that? RH would be the only one in that apartment and Momo. Remember that, y'all? I think we only seen Season in that apartment one time. And if I'm not mistaken, that's when her and Momo was laying on the sofa reading that book. I don't remember ever seeing her in there again. But she did make posts making it seem like they had moved into that apartment together. So let's see where we at. So RH said, damn, hold up, y'all. Why is the message like this? And it was our place. You made people think we were together, saying our place when it was just. Hold on, y'all. Give me a chance to find my spot because the way the message is cut off. Let's see. Okay. When it was just my place, you went outside of the script because you felt embarrassed by comments by all of those women. Worrying about other people's opinions only mess up the money. Ooh! Stop saying I use you when you reached out to me for business and after my services, your business has grew on all platforms. You were built to two new platforms under my promotion and exposure, Miss Season and the real Miss Season. And you didn't spend any money for the exposure. You saying you feel used is nasty work when I have less than what I started with before doing work together. The only thing I got was a cloth to put in my wallet and a candle to burn for 6 hours. Season with the hoodoo. Oh my God. I am weak, y'all. Y'all, if you're not from Louisiana, you might not know. If you're not from the down south state, you might that brouhaha. Okay. Let's do it. Say only thing I got was a cloth to put in my wallet and a candle to burn for 6 hours. That's a money candle. I am pissed. Poor child. It's giving you gonna get it on the hope and a prayer. It's gonna come. Just burn that candle for 6 hours. Oh y'all, I am so weak. I was not expecting that. I was not I was not expecting that right there. So let me see. I done lost my spot again. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. So he said, "You know I'm a nice guy and I've never done anything to hurt you. Be honest. I was a really good friend and I was so good of a friend you wanted to marry me. Oh, clock it, LATRUTH. So please don't try to ruin my reputation over you being emotional and not getting what you want. We are both adults and I would never do anything intentionally to hurt you or anyone else. If you're gonna talk about me in a positive light. Period. And it's the truth though, y'all. Why like if he's so bad, why the hell you wanted to marry him? Why? Now because and it's a bruh, her and Thin Line Bree running a race. It's like soon as the relationship don't work out, oh, it's now he played with the emotions. He's a manipulator. He's this, he's that. What the hell? But this the same man y'all wanted to marry. Some in the milk ain't clean, child. So he said, hold on, let me see y'all. Um, if you're gonna talk about me in a positive light because I did exactly what you reached out to me to do. You have a brand and you gain lots of supporters. I thought you were a good friend as well and enjoy having a friendship with you, but you definitely changed once you couldn't get what you wanted. I really hope you can move past all of this with no hard feelings because I never meant to hurt your feelings in any way. That's what he said, y'all. Thank you, Healing Hearts, my love. Yeah, she wanted to marry him, y'all. She even was willing, y'all. This is why I can't believe what she's saying, even in these messages. Because y'all remember I put up the text messages in our last live that we did about her, where she was telling somebody connected to LATRUTH, you could talk to him and tell him that I would even, take marriage off the table if we can date exclusively. Basically saying he only date me and not other women too. So yeah, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes, y'all. I'm not taking marriage off the table. If that's what I want, that's what I want. So he gotta be some type of good man if you're willing to settle for a piece of him. What Betty Wright say? It's better to have a piece of the man than no man. Hell to the hell no. To the no, no, no. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like. Okay. Um, hold up, y'all. Hold on. I got a text. Hold up, y'all. All right. So let me see where we at. Where did I stop off? Okay, I never meant to hurt your feelings. So she then says, stop allowing the devil to use you, Robert. Not the devil. The devil thought he had me. but a rug. Thank you, Miss Valencia, Team LaTruth, OG, period. Clock it. She told him, stop allowing the devil to use you, Robert. You and I both know what it was. You don't have to front in the presence of anyone. Well, if that's the case, Miss Season, why did you put in your paperwork to the courts that y'all was just dating? He never denied dating you. So I'm confused. You trying to convince this man in y'all text messages that it was more than what it was. I mean, dating is dating. People do have sex when they date, like if they choose to. But you said yourself in your court paperwork that he was saying he was single publicly. So I mean, if he said it publicly, he didn't care that you heard it too, then that should hold some type of weight. You knew that man was saying, baby, you only gotta tell me one time you single. Okay? Only one time. That's all. So, hold on, y'all. Let me see. So she said, is it echoing, y'all? Because my leg keep bumping that cord. I hope it's not echoing. All right, let's see. Hold up, y'all. Let me see where we stop. So she said, stop allowing the devil to use you, Robert. You and I both know what it was. You don't have to front in the presence of anyone. I warned you about demonic spirits. What the hell? Love spells and witchcraft. Why would she need to warn him about that, y'all? I hope you take heed before you self-destruct in your recklessness. Oh, and y'all remember Neo Tarot had did a video a while back um about LaTruth season, and she seen another woman in the midst too. But she had said something about season a while back, but nobody wanted to believe it. And we thought she was talking about Lionia in line 3. But clearly she was talking about season that whole time. Because look what season did. Look what she did. She was warning LaTruth in that video, telling him to watch his back because one of the females that was around him in his energy was going to snake him. Now we know who she was talking about. Who put that? Thank you, Miss is it Milet? Thank you, Miss Milet, for the cash app blessing. I appreciate you, my love. I hope I said your name right. Let me see, y'all. So she said, I don't know who you're trying to prove something to, but we both know how deep we were. Nonetheless, stay prayed up because the devil is on your back and you don't even see it. You always told me that everything I told you intuitively came to pass. She must have been came to pass. You are in danger in all caps. That's what she said. Hold on. Where did I stop? You are in danger, but I will keep you in prayer, and you know what I'm talking about. I've told you before, and I see it in the spirit. Keep your head on a swivel. I wish you the best. I told you God had your deliverance plan right along with mine, but you missed it. And yes, you did tell me you love me several times, but I'll let you have that. Take care and be blessed. Notice how she threw that in there again. You did tell me you love me several times. Like, that didn't even go with that conversation, but this message is scaring me. I'm a little scared because y'all know Miss Season is the sip / Louisiana bread, right? She's a mix. I remember it being said because that's why her page is named what is it, y'all? Lou something cooking. I forgot. Lou something cooking or whatever it is, child. But she's from Louisiana / Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken. And y'all know they do a lot of that brouhaha around these areas. So I ain't saying she do it, but she's familiar. I'm gonna tell you that. She's familiar. Okay. So, and my thing is, while she talking about uh demonic spirits and whatever else, and she seeing he in danger and all of that. Oh, y'all, let me get away from this message. Let me just get away from this message, okay? Anyways, so LaTruth say those were voices in her head saying, I love you. He must have meant in your head. Yeah, Miss Lou Cook. That's thank you, Miss Yolanda. He said those were voices in your head saying, I love you. Trust me, and I know I never said I love you. Did I care for you? Yes. I actually love everybody. But I don't go spreading that word around because it's dangerous when saying it to the wrong people. Hold on, y'all. He said, you told me you love me, and you know I never said it back, so stop it. Stop talking to psychics and all that too, and let stuff go to course. The truth, you should be scared at this point. I'm scared. I'm finna go pray. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against me. Y'all, I'm laughing, but I'm serious, y'all. I'm gonna pray after this live. Cause listen, Miss Season, I didn't know you get down like that. I gotta go. I got to get in my word after this live is over. Cause yeah, this is a little scary, y'all. She over there talking about demonic spirits and all this and that stuff. Hell no. He need the protective order. Okay? LATRUTH. Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me get back to it. He say stop talking to psychics and all that too, and let stuff go to course. You thinking you were supposed to marry someone you were on a red carpet with all came from you speaking to a psychic. And that's the reason why you feel how you feel about certain stuff. You don't have to respond back, but well, you don't have to respond back. I'm just saying, stop going to outside sources trying to figure out what your future is. Let things happen naturally. That's it. That's all. Oh my God. Wow, y'all. I am flabber to the gasket. I am weak. So she said, Robert, I don't argue with gaslighting. I know what was said and God knows the truth. That's enough for me. Please get some intense psychotherapy, be blessed. He's not gaslighting though. See, that's why I can't stand when people use that word when the other person is not in agreement with their BS. Oh, because I don't agree with what you're saying, I'm gaslighting you. See, people, y'all, women love to weaponize narcissism, gaslighting, manipulation, and control. They love to weaponize those characteristics, if y'all know it. Look what lie on you do. Now, Janelle, I ain't gonna lie. You definitely give narc, controlling, manipulative, liar, all of the things. But I only give it two. She give it two, so they mirror each other. But I don't see him gaslighting her with this conversation. Like, I don't see that. So, um, she said, be blessed. He said, please find new lingo because you know those words don't fit me. Wait, hold on. Let me see. We stopped off. Where's the rest of the message? This one out of order. Hold up, y'all. Okay. So he said, please find new lingo because you know those words don't fit for me. Just don't text me anymore because you have a problem keeping it real. You doing all of this for clout and attention, and you will see it won't work out in your favor. It so ain't. You did this to get a story from Nasty Nate. And wait, y'all. He said, you did this to get a story from Nasty Nate, and it's sad to see you stoop that low. I've gone through enough, and you forgot you have sons and karma don't miss. I'm good. I'm good regardless because I'm not responding to no more lies. Point blank. Period. The truth always comes to the light. This is my last text. And then some boomerangs was sent. I don't know if he sent them or her. So then Friday, December 12th at 4:17 p.m., I don't know who sent this message, but it says, it's like a screenshot from Facebook where it says your full control of Miss Season was removed. Okay? And then it says, hold on, y'all. Page access, people with Facebook access. And then it says business portfolios with access, Miss Season, owning business portfolio. So I'm guessing it's him showing that he no longer has control over that page, y'all. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He did send a screenshot where he does not have any control over that Miss Season page. But I see my mom dudes. If you're still in here, when did she post something about that page getting hacked or whatever? Because he did send her, and it's crazy how they text messages went from that to him helping her try to access the page back. So yeah, if people was in the comments insinuating or saying, or she was allowing people to run with the narrative that he did something with the page, that's effed up. That's effed up because he didn't have access to it, y'all. And the proof is right here. So, he also submitted to the courts. It says talk activity. He got a screenshot from hey Cree, hey my love. He got a screenshot from the phone company of his call record, call log, y'all. And it shows where she called him December 12th at 4:15 p.m. I guess he wanted to add extra proof to show that she just recently contacted him. Okay? So that y'all can see it on the screen right here of, the screenshot of his phone where she called, and the last time he called her, which was back January 27, 2025, over a year ago, but she called him, that's the incoming call, December 12th, 2025, which was last month. And he posted the screenshot from the phone company also to say, hey, let me solidify and validate this receipt even more to show that this lady who say I'm harassing, threatening, intimidating, stalking, scaring, putting fear in her life, just called me on December 12th. And also reached out to me when my dad passed. So yeah, he definitely, child, I would be so embarrassed, y'all. That was page 30. Okay? I would be so embarrassed because ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way. After today, and mind y'all, because LATRUTH submitted so much to the courts, right? The judge rescheduled it to give her a chance to respond. How do you respond to something like this? How do you respond? Like, what can you? Who the hell is that? Bro, who is that? Bro, y'all get on my nerves, bro. Oh Lord, my bad, y'all. My phone been going crazy. I don't know who that is. Um, how do you respond, y'all? How? Okay, when they go back to court on February 6th, y'all, what can she say? What y'all think? Because now I done read all the receipts. What do y'all think she could possibly respond with? How do you tell a judge, well, I'm still scared, even though I reached out to him? Y'all think that's going to be her response? And how do you prove it? Because guess what? We went over her paperwork. If y'all remember, when she first submitted it, there was no direct contact at all. Not physically. He has not texted her. He's not called her. None of that. She's claiming, y'all, this is how ridiculous it is. She's claiming that he is reaching out to her. Well, not reaching out to her. She's claiming that he's making tease and intimidate, humiliating her through his content. everybody knows that LATRUTH posts in general relationship, toxic relationship, all of the things type of content, baby mama drama, all of that. He been posting that type of content. Now his is for real, 100. He been posting that type of content since before La Onya. He had a whole toxic baby mama drama series on YouTube. That's how he went viral. That's what started his content creator career. So he actually been doing it. Her, on the other hand, with this narc content, we ain't seen that until after her and RH. Well, not even till they start dealing with each other, until after the Simone situation. Okay? So I'm confused. But how do you respond to the judge needs to recommend a therapist to her at this point? Because ain't no way in hell a judge gonna grant a TPO after what LATRUTH submitted. It's no way. And if it happens, I will be highly, highly surprised because LATRUTH can sue. Because you gotta prove that. You can't put no TPO on me and I'm not even saying this person's name. How can you even prove that I'm talking about her when I've had several relationships? And she wasn't even one of his relationships. They were just dating. So what even make you assume that he's talking about you? Like, that's the part I don't understand. I'd have been like, Judge, so y'all really was going to put a TPO on me for indirect content? And y'all don't even know if I'm talking about her? And she don't have not a piece of proof of him ever saying her name. That is the weirdest thing ever, y'all. Weird. Okay? All right. So we've been on here 2 hours, y'all. I'm finna to get up off of here and figure out what I'm going to eat because I'm coming back. My next one is going to be members only. I got some receipts for y'all. Yeah, members only. We gonna put the receipts on the screen. It's not gonna be these text messages, but it's gonna be some other text messages. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that in members. So if you are not a member, make sure you get that membership if you want to join us in members only. No more public lives tonight. My next live will be later this evening. I'm probably gonna go get me some spicy pho for dinner, and then I'll be back with. I'm gonna set my thumbnail in a few. I'll be back with the members live later on, y'all. That's gonna be our nightcap. Since it's like 5:13, the members live is going to be our nightcap. I'm gonna try not to do it too late. Hopefully, I can get to that members live around 5:13. It's gonna take me 15, 30 minutes to go get my food because of the area where they sell it. So I'll probably try to jump on the members live at about between 7 and 7:45, y'all. That's gonna be the time for the members live. Thank you, Healing Hearts. Thank you, my love. So anytime between that time, y'all, I'm gonna push for let's say between 7:30 and 7:45 Central Time. Okay, tonight. The members live will be. But yeah, I'm about to go eat and stuff and relax a little bit because this is my second live. That's gonna be my third. I'm still working on the video in between time to try to put that out. So yeah, y'all, I'm still working on it. So don't worry, I'm still working on it. But we're gonna drop some receipts in members only. We're gonna talk about some things. Okay. I got some tea for y'all. Yeah, we got some tea, baby. I'm gonna let y'all know though. I can't say it publicly. This particular tea, but yeah. If you want to join us, you can. You can get the membership link off of my channel, and I think they've been putting it in the chat also. Christina Reese said, "I love this channel." Thank you. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, Brown Sugar Babe, for getting that membership, girl. We appreciate y'all. I would love to receive a membership. That's only if anybody want to do some gifted membership. Anybody going once, going twice? You can only receive a membership if somebody gives a membership. And the thing is, they can't pick who gets the gifted membership. YouTube picks it, y'all. That's the only downside to gifted membership. It's an automated picker. So let's say somebody go buy 5 memberships to gift. YouTube picks the people in the chat that get it. So it's not guaranteed you're gonna get it, even if somebody get them. But yeah, if you just want to get a membership, you can get it. You go on my page and hit join. One of the mods, if any of my mods still in here, put the membership link in the chat. That way, well, let me do it. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right quick. Before I get off here, I'm gonna do it for the ones that want to join us in members only. Hold up, y'all. Membership. Ooh, this cold is tearing me up, y'all. Oh, I'm sounding. This cold got me sounding like Laonia, Thin Line Bree. But no, let me take that back. Cause Thin Line Bree, baby, she sniffed so much on that live she did the other day. People was in the chat saying they could not watch it, y'all. They had people, they had people in the chat saying, I can't take it. Like she's sniffing too much. And she been sniffing like that since 2022. I have never in my life seen every 5 seconds. Like, what the hell is up with that? I ain't never seen that ever, y'all. Like, look, my do say made me want to puke. What is that, y'all? Thank you, Grayson's mom. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. You always do your big one on top too. Thank you, my love. All right, y'all. I'm about to give y'all the link. Hold on. Hold up. What am I doing? Okay. Let me go back. Oh, my stomach hurts. Eat, y'all. I am starving. Because I only ate like a little cup of oatmeal when I got off here. I am hungry. I'm going to go get me my pho. That's going to make me feel better. All right. I just put the membership link in the chat. That's how you join. If you want to join to be a part of the members only live, you have to catch that link right there. That's how y'all join. And for the people that's asking how you give memberships, if you look at the bottom of the chat, there's a dollar sign, like a money sign to the far right. Click on it. When you click on it, at the bottom you see membership gifting with a present, like a gift box on the side. Click on membership gifting, and then you choose. You can choose if you want to give one membership, 5 memberships, 10 memberships, 20 memberships, 50 memberships. However many you want to give, and you just purchase it, and then it'll YouTube will pick the person that receives it. That's how y'all do that. Okay. So thank you to the ones that gifted memberships. Woo! This was a good live too. Our live earlier was good too with Pretty Bree. Baby, if you ain't watched the Pretty Bree interview I did this morning, make sure you go watch it because she dropped some tea from the BBL to the cheering stealing. Okay? She dropped some tea, y'all. And y'all know Pretty Bree don't give no F. Okay? Don't forget to bless me. That's the thing, y'all. It won't allow nobody to pick the members. That's the only bad part. It won't allow nobody to pick the members, y'all. Thank you, Miss Diane. I'm glad y'all enjoyed. Maybe she's on that booger sugar. I don't know. Now, no, we're going to talk about that in members, y'all. We got to keep that for members. But y'all know it was said that Janelle, I don't know. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that it was said Janelle. So I don't know. Thank you again, Grace's mom. Rumor has it that he likes to play in the snow. So I don't know. I don't know how true that is. So don't quote me on that. But even Pretty Bree said, "Oh, damn, I should have asked her." I'm going back to the Pretty Bree live. You gonna watch it, Nikki? I'm gonna ask her, y'all. Let me message her. Hold on. I'm gonna message her right now. So she had messaged me while we was live. Let me ask her about the snow. Let me ask her. That booger sugar, booger sugar. All right, gotta wait for her to respond. I don't even know if she's not on, online right now. Let me see. Thank you, Miss Annette, for getting that membership, girl. I definitely have to catch up on that live. Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all go watch that one. I'm just unalive in a little time. I do know he do mushroom. Well, we know about the shrooms. Yep. He Laonia. I showed y'all a text message about the shroom situation, so we already know he. Because y'all remember Bree had told her friends in the group chat. She said that um at one point he was drinking and doing shrooms, but she said he was thinking about only doing the shrooms and giving up the alcohol. So, child, I don't know how that turned out, how well that turned out, but that was the conversation. Shout out to Sierra for being a member for 5 months, period. But yeah, y'all, let me before it's gonna be 6 o'clock. Let me get up off here so I can rest up a little bit and then come back and do our members live, okay? Because I gotta show my members a lot of love too. I gotta love on them a little bit also. I'm doing that giveaway for my birthday in February. I'm gonna be giving away a TV and some other stuff. So, but that's members only. But anyways, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with your girl in this live. Thank y'all for the overwhelming support. Y'all did y'all big one. Okay? Like y'all make me want to cry. Y'all. Oh, hold on. Pretty reading message. Hold up, y'all. Let me see what she said. Um, hold on, y'all. Oh, I ain't getting another phone. All right, let me see what she said, and I'm gonna tell y'all before I get off. I'm gonna tell y'all before we get off. Let me see what Pretty Brief response is. Yes, we on fire, Twin Miami girl. We've been on fire all week, y'all. We've been doing our big one, baby. We're gonna have to do another Chandra live too. Because I heard it's been a little, it's been hot over there on Chandra Lane also. I'm gonna have to get with my girl and see what's been going on. Because we ain't had a Chandra live in about a week, y'all, with the whole spotter situation. Last I heard they was she was lying on Chandra about Chandra receiving I think social security benefits for MJ, and Chandra had to upload the proof that she make too much money to get it. So yeah, that was going on. And I seen Dawn had did a live about that situation. Yeah. Shout out to my sis Gabs for getting her membership. Period. Love you down. And thank you so much for your support today. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. My love. Um oh so she said he mentioned it to he did mention it to her one time, but she said he never mentioned it again. She don't play about that shat. Okay? That booger sugar. Cause she told him he was too deep in Hollywood for her. He was like asking her about trying the booger sugar, and She said, you a little too deep in Hollywood for me. And she said that was the first and last time he ever mentioned that to her. Okay? But anyways, y'all, let me get up off here so I can go get me some food. I know it. Do y'all like pho? Baby, I love me some spicy pho. And I gotta get it extra spicy because I like a lot of spice, y'all. But I'm gonna get me some combination pho. When you get the combination, it comes with the shrimp, the beef, and the chicken. Ooh, and it's so good, y'all. It is so good. Like I could get that once a week. I used to get it once a week, but I kind of slowed down on it a little bit. But I'm gonna have to go get me some tonight. I'm about to go get me some once I get off here. Then I'll be back for the members live. But anyways, I'm rambling now. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support in this live stream. I appreciate y'all. Y'all helped me a whole lot. Y'all just don't understand. My numbers took a major hit when I took off last month in December. My dad passed away. And if it wouldn't be for y'all, I wouldn't be back to where I need to be. I love y'all now. I appreciate y'all support. And it does not ever go unnoticed, I swear. That's why I always try to do my big one with the receipts. I always try to put out the best quality content for y'all, whether it's videos, live streams, whatever. And I'm going to continue doing that. Y'all show up for me, so I'm going to show up for y'all. Period. Okay? This is a family not love affair. This is a family affair. Okay? Clap it. But anyways, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in a little while. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lupac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. Lupac, baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she try data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. LUPAC, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold, and real. This Lupac, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.